haven't joined, please join up. We still need a few more members, but let me tell you, our first big project is to get all of you, plus more, to come to Minneapolis on September 2nd. There's a lot of excitement building, and believe me, Jesse, the press secretary, is getting a lot of calls from the media. They're paying attention. Besides, we're not going to be confrontational. We're not going to try to close down the Republican convention. But I'll tell you what, their convention is going to be so boring, they're going to be coming over to cover ours. Yeah. But the most important thing is that we have a lot of people, and next week we're going to have a new website where you literally sign up to find out how many. You know, we started off with a small little area, and I thought, well, this is plenty. I thought it was big. They said a place for 5,000 people. I thought, how are we going to get 5,000 people? No problem. Now, the staff's always more optimistic than me. I'm cautious. I'm conservative, you know. And I said, okay, we'll bump it up. And we bumped it up to 11. You know what they're doing? They're arguing with me now. They shouldn't argue with me. Don't they know who I am? They're arguing that they have to get a bigger place. So I don't know. But it would be embarrassing, though, if we have a bigger place and less people. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. But we have a month or so yet on that. But the excitement is building, the excitement in this crowd. And just today I learned, I don't know if I have these numbers right. Somebody from New Hampshire said they have like 40 people that have a chance of winning in the state legislature there. And somebody else told me that they had 20 running out in Montana. And who knows, we might not have counted so many more, and you probably know about it. And we want to continue to help and you know, spread this message. So believe me, I have come to the conclusion that there is a revolution going on. Yeah. And to me, it's a wonderful revolution because I feel so positive about it. I say I am reluctant about my skills, but I have no doubt whatsoever about the message. And the message is so powerful, so American. And I'll tell you what, we don't have many choices in this country. You don't have the choice of maintaining the status quo. Because you can't maintain the status quo. You can't keep going on like we are limping along. So if we do nothing, if we don't win, it's downhill, less liberty as is occurring. Less personal freedoms, more foreign meddling, more inflation, all those problems. So we have a responsibility. Everybody in this crowd has a lot more responsibility than those who didn't come. And remember, revolutions occur not by 51% of the population. They occur by 3 or 4 or 5%. And we have that number. Carry on. Thank you very much.
So, you got to see what I got to see. You got to hear what I got to hear. You got to be transported to Washington, D.C., to people who are outside the Capitol saying, hey, we've got grievances, we want them redressed. But they listen to what? A statesman. How many times in your life do you get to hear a statesman? Not a politician, not someone who changes with the way the wind blows and stuff, not someone lining their pockets with your money, not someone who's lining somebody else's pockets with your money, okay? So anyway, this was good for you. I'm glad you got an opportunity. I look forward to seeing you again. Once again, you've been watching The Real Story. This is the Ron Paul Revolution Rally. And you got to see part 2. And once again, all this for a candidate who's not even in the race anymore. How many times? I have to give you this. I'm taking you 30 seconds over just so you know that when I talked to the policemen who were setting up the roadblocks and barricades for the march, I asked him, how many of these do you do a year? And he says, well, we might do maybe 10 rally marches a year. And I go, how many do you do for political candidates? And he stopped. And he said, gee, this is the first one. And I said, how many do you do for candidates who aren't even in the race? So hopefully you learn what a statesman is today. Hopefully you understand the value of the Constitution. Hopefully you're willing to stand up for your liberties so that your children and your children's children live in a better place. We just keep making it better because we're Americans. We can do that. You can do it too. You're a Sharonite. Look forward to seeing you again.